take pleasure in introducing to you I take pleasure in introducing to you.
What's going on, guys? Crypto Bandit here, and welcome to the Money Heist Team channel. Now let's jump right into this video, man. In this video, I'm going to talk about my top 3 heists, my top 3 projects, my top 3 banks that I am robbing. All right, so now in this video, man, I'm going to talk about the 3 banks that are making me money. But why they're my top 3, I'm going to base that off, user friendly, the UI, the marketing, withdrawals, how much money I make, all that. Because at the end of the day, like, if you look at it, right, what makes a top 3 in your eyes, right? What makes a project good in your eyes? I don't know. Is it how much you're getting paid? Is it the withdrawal? Is it the transparency? All these things come in play. So everyone's going to have their idea on what makes a top project. For me, I'm going to go over why these are my top 3, what I like about them and stuff like that. And once again, this is me, right? Some of you guys might not even be in these projects, but at the end of the day, just because a project comes in number 2, number 3, or it's not number 1, doesn't mean it's bad. All right, if I grab the best projects, one of them is gonna have to come in, in 3rd place. Doesn't mean that it's bad. Top 3, that's all. It doesn't mean that it is bad. Okay, but I want to make one thing clear, right? I'm not gonna include an OG, all right, because this right here, Kuopi, is my number 1 project that I have been since almost 6 months now. But I'm not gonna include this one there because I've made it. It's been my top, and it still continues to be my top. I think I'm just gonna change it up a little bit. I'm not saying that it got bumped down. It continues to be my top, but I just wanted to add new platforms, okay? So once again, Quopy continues to do his thing. It is a beast. You guys can see I've been in this thing for 6 months. I got 2K in here. I think I'm going to drop. I'm thinking about dropping a little bit more on this thing because this thing has just been doing phenomenal. Phenomenal, okay? So just want to be transparent. If you don't see Quopy, you said it is my number 1. All right, but it's in his own category. This is an OG. This is an OG, all right? This thing has been pumping for 10 months now. 10 months, actually. 10 months is January, okay? All right, so in my number 1 that I got, you probably guessed it by now, is going to be OVAX. This thing has been phenomenal. Now, why do I like OVAX? Honestly, just a couple of reasons. One, the plans, the options that they give you, like I mentioned before, they give you 10 different options, 10 different plans on how you could actually invest, right? So you come over here, they give you 10 different plans on how you can actually invest, which I think is pretty cool. This is another one that I like. This is another thing that I like, is kind of unique. All right, so let's say you put in USD or like whatever the case is, all right, and you get paid in USD, you have the option to withdraw and all of these right here. Even though you put in TRC, whatever, you have the option to withdraw USDT, USD, BUSD, depending how you feel for that day, okay? So what I mean by that, for instance, you see how I have $464, right? If I wanted to withdraw my, let me see, history, no, sorry. If I wanted to withdraw, I could come in over here and I could withdraw my USD either in Tether, USD, Binance, DAI, TRUE, PAX, and I think that was all of them. I had the option to withdraw however I want. All right, now that doesn't mean that I have $464 in USD. Once I withdraw, it's over, right? But you have the option to do that. So that's what I like about it. So the plans are pretty cool. The marketing aspect of it, it's a platform that's really, if you look at YouTube, not a lot of people are talking about it. I'm probably one of the few with a couple others that's how I like it. I'm not saying that just because a platform, they're talking about it is good or bad. I'm just saying, this is flying under the radar and is definitely getting a lot of marketing, but through networking as far as like, Telegram, Facebook, and that's the type of marketing that I like. So as far as that, that's pretty good. The withdrawals, pretty good, right? It's a platform that pays Monday through Friday, and you can only withdraw GMT time from 8 to 5 p.m. So that's been pretty good, and it's just consistent. Honestly, it's just a consistent platform. You guys can see I have 3 different plans. Just a lot of things going on over here, and so far it has not let me down. Hopefully this continues to push. You guys can see been in this plan for 16 days. All right, Expected profit 20,000. So hopefully I could double this money right here. I've been in this one for 28 days and this one for 37 days. Okay, and you guys can see I'm about to get paid in 9 minutes again. But yeah, man, this is it. OVAX being my number one. Got 15,000 this thing. It has been great so far. So good. Coming at number two, one of my favorite bits sports has just been around for also another OG-ish, right? It's not an OG like Quopy, but it's been around for a little bit now. This one is a trading platform that pays out Monday. Well, if you get paid on Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursday, don't get paid Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you don't get paid Monday, but you can only withdraw on the 10th, the 20th, the 30th. Okay, every Monday you have to come over here and turn this bot on. You guys can see that I have over $375 in my balance. Right now it is not the 10th. I can't withdraw, but I did withdraw on the 10th. Don't get it twisted. I did withdraw and it did go through. But as right now, I can't do nothing about that. All right. Now, these two wallets right here, this is your e-wallet. This is any referrals that you get. You can withdraw at any time. And this is your T-wallet. Anything you transfer over here in order for you to open up another plan, okay? You could do that too. Now, what I like about this one, the plans, obviously, pretty decent plans. You guys can see they got the Elite, the Pro, the Max. You can earn anywhere from 0.7 to 2.4, depending on how much you throw down. Obviously, I went with the Max. You can see it right here. That way I could earn more money. Don't worry about these two. This was me making a YouTube video. I'm just trying to figure it out and all that stuff. Okay. What I like about this, obviously the plans. I kind of like the 10, the 20, the 30s type. It almost feels like Christmas in a way. Like you're waiting all the way to the 10th. You're waiting all the way to the 20th. And then I like withdrawing in bulks anyway. So it's pretty cool. This thing, this thing just piles up and then boom, next thing you know, I'm withdrawing over 1,000 something, right? So I like that. The marketing aspect of it is huge. They're always having Zoom calls. They're doing this promo where you could go ahead, if you get a certain amount of people in, you go ahead and fly out to Dubai to meet the owner, the office and stuff like that, okay? But keep this in mind that they did have a promo before. This is not something that just started like, oh yeah, it's a money grab. They did one before. I forgot where they went. Every time I make this video, man, I keep forgetting where was the last place that went. But this one so far, so good. It is definitely one of my favorites. Oh, there's a promo right here. All right, so if you guys are interested in that, you guys can check this thing out. But so far, so good. And one more thing, the way this thing works is, so you deposit. You see how I have $10,010, and once my account reaches 300%, my plan is pretty much over. All right, so that is including your capital. So as you guys can see, that you're not gonna get 300%, and then they release your capital. It's up to you get 300%. So once you make 30,000, all right, 10,000 being your capital, and the other 20 being your profit, your plan is closed. And then another thing you need to keep in mind is that any referral money you get, any bonuses you get, anything like that gets added to your earnings, that also counts towards your 300%. So for instance, let's say one shot you get 30,000 in referrals. Boom, one day you get 30,000. Hey, your plan is over. Your plan is over, and that is it. And you just have to come back in if you want to, redeposit, or go about your way. But yeah, man, BitSport is definitely one of my favorites. It's been going really well for me. Hopefully, I continue pushing. In about a couple more days, I want to say 7 more days, should be the 20th, and then I should be able to withdraw, all the amount right now. Obviously, today's being Friday. I did not get paid today. You don't get paid on Fridays. So, but this money that I have right here, just waiting for me to withdraw. And then last but not least, ETF, man. Was crazy, man. I've heard about this one for a while, man. I was sitting in the sideline, and you know what? I decided to go in. This one is definitely one that you want to take a look at, because this one is definitely doing great things. You guys can see, I got a balance right here, 275. I deposited 12,500. So far, I've made 1,650, and I withdrew 1,375. Okay, so every day I make $275, making 2.2% based off of this plan that I got going on over here. Now, there's two different pools, right? They got the 1 and the 2. Okay, the 1.0. It's not so much. You're not going to get as much, right? You got the ETF pool. You earn 0.8 to 1.1 daily. The compounding pool where you get weekly. All right, this is weekly, 4.75 weekly, and the daily compound flex, 0.95 daily. Okay, and then you come over here to the 2.0. This is where you're going to make good money, right? And you get paid every day. Goes from 1.5 to 2.2. You guys can see now they just implemented this cool feature. I want to say it was 2 days ago. Really cool feature. Now, all right, because this one has also been around for a while. Now you have the ability to roll over your plans. Okay, so for instance, let's say you started with the standard, you got about $3,000 in here, whatever. All right, you have the option now to roll over to the premium. Or let's say you have 699, you have the option to roll over, pay the difference, and you will be good, and you can start your new plan. Okay, so if you want to go from the standard to the pro, you could do that now. You don't have to wait till your stuff expires, anything like that. Okay, but yeah, man, this one is definitely it's definitely good. Excuse me, just logged out real quick. So this one has definitely been good. Why does it do this? Give me 1 second, guys. All right. There you go. So this one has definitely been going really, really well. I like it so far. I have zero complaints. You guys can see I'm earning dividends throughout the day. All that thing adds up to about, where is it, $275, and I'm good to go. Withdrawal takes about 24 hours. All right, and you should be good. Real quick for all of these right here. So the withdrawal, I told you Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. GMT time is when you could withdraw in the process. It takes about, I want to say the most 8 hours. Bit Sports, you can only withdraw on the 10th, the 20th, the 30th. It takes up to 48 hours. And ETF, you can withdraw only on this one up to 24 hours it takes. Okay, up to 24 hours it takes, but it is usually less than that. And this one I like, just like I said, all the improvement that they're adding to it. This bank continues to pay out. It is one that a lot of people are talking about it, but not too much. And it's just, it's just everything that they got going on as far as the promos, the marketing. Well, there's no promos, no promotions, but the marketing aspect of it, the Zoom calls, I think is definitely great and is definitely worth checking it out. All right, but that is it for this video, guys. My 3 OVAX, Bit Sports, ETF, and of course QP being the number one. But as of right now, I'm just doing these 3. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you guys next time. Peace.